Hey YouTube. Okay, so I have another exciting topic to talk about today. And so today we're going to talk about where to find a secret society. So where to find a secret society. All right, and so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and dive right in. And we are going to find out where you can find a secret society at. Okay. So I made a similar video to this prior, and it was called How to Find a Secret Society. And of course, I was talking about, you can go to a train station and, you'll see like different doors, and then, different people coming around you, sitting around you, things of that nature. And you can inquire, or you can take pamphlets and just read up and read the fine print. Now, I forgot to add that to the last video because after I watched it again, I said, you know what? I forgot to add that when you're in the train station, you might meet somebody with a conductor hat on. Okay, so it's a conductor hat. It looks like a bakery boy hat. Okay, and so this is how I found the other secret society that I found is the guy came and sat right beside me, and he started talking. He was like, how was your day? How's everything going? I was like, fine. How's your day going? Just a normal conversation. And then he was just like, okay, so in exactly 1 minute, you're going to get a phone call. And so if you answer it and you answer the call, then you'll meet at this location. And I was like, whoa, okay, this is really cool. I'm really, it was a really good experience because exactly 1 minute later, my phone didn't ring, his actual phone rang. And I was like, okay, I thought he said my phone was going to ring. So his phone rang, he answered it. And then he said, are you interested? And then he looked at me and I was just like, oh, okay. I just pretty much nodded my head with the type of nod that you're supposed to use. And then from there, I think it was like maybe a couple of minutes later, he was like, this and that, this and that. And then my phone rang. And the number said 00000. Like it was a whole bunch of zeros basically. And I think that stands for infinity, but I'm not really sure if that was what it was. But basically it was an unknown caller. And then there was like, this is the confirmation. And that was it. So anyways, that was the continuation of the last video what I made, how to find a secret society. Because I found that secret society in a train station. And then he started telling me a little bit more about that particular secret society was about time. And I found that very fascinating because I was like, it's about time. And I was like, oh yeah, it is about time. It's about time that I joined a secret society and find out what's going on. Anyways, they was very, it was on time. That secret society was, about the exact time and the exact location and the exact just how can I explain it? About being on time and being exact. So nothing was like off. They kind of knew when different phones was gonna ring and things of that nature like that. And so and let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Because some of y'all gonna be like, how did they know your phone number? I did not give that person or that individual my phone number. So they had already been scouting me for quite some time. And then not only that, at the end of the conversation that we had, after we had sorted things out and he was telling me about the organization, this secret society was about, timing and things of that nature, and how you have to be in exact alignment and things of that nature. And so then I was getting ready to like leave, and he was like, thank you for your time and things of that nature. And then I was going to say that he was like, all right, so I'm waiting on another phone call. This was the shocking thing, y'all. I kind of went off subject before I even talked about the subject. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, the shocking thing was when I was about to leave, he was like, I'm expecting another phone call. And guess where the phone call was at? It was at a phone booth. So y'all know this was back in the day because it was at a phone booth. And he went up to the phone booth and he answered it. Had a full-blown conversation. And I was like, wow. How did somebody know he was going to be at that phone booth? And like, who calls a phone booth? You know, so y'all know this was back in the day when we actually used phone booths. We wasn't using cell phones. So this was a long time ago. So secret society's been going on for a long time. So anyways, I went way off subject just to come back around to the main point that I wanted to talk about, because I was like, I wanted to share it in the other video, but I didn't get to explain it because I pretty much covered all the points except for that one point about the train station. Now, we're going to talk about where to find secret societies. Okay? Now, this might seem a little bit peculiar or whatever the case may be. Something that that's not going to make sense. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, in secret societies, it's going to be some old people there. It's not going to be like a whole bunch of young people. I'm just going to be honest with you. You might be like, okay, why is there all these old people in the secret societies? Because I don't know about y'all, but old people can keep a secret. Old people can keep their mouth shut. Old people be organized. Old people know how to do math without a calculator. I mean, it's just, the list goes on and on. So, you might see some old people in your secret society if you decide to join. But where can you find a whole bunch of old people that like to hang out? I'm going to tell you. You can find a secret society in your newspaper. There's a light bulb that's going on for people because they're like, okay, only old people get no newspapers. Nowadays, nobody, has a newspaper coming to their house unless they're old. But old people know a lot of secrets are in the newspaper. Okay, you might not want to read the newspaper, but that's where you're going to find a lot of secret societies, okay? I hate to laugh, but if you like to read and you go a lot of places or you read a whole lot of stuff, you're going to start to realize that that's how you can find a secret society. When you read a whole bunch of, like, let's say books, newspaper articles, what's the other one? New York Times. If you have things like that coming to your house, you're going to find secret societies. So, a lot of young people don't get recruited for secret societies because they don't have newspapers coming to their house. They don't have the New York Times coming to their house. They don't go to the library. They don't want to read at all. They just want to sit on YouTube all day and watch videos. I'm sorry. Sorry to anybody that's watching the video right now. I'm not trying to say anything bad about watching videos because I love watching the videos too. But every now and then I will break open a book and start reading a book, or, buy some of the, best-selling books out there and authors and stuff, because a lot of them are part of secret societies. And you'll see symbols of the secret societies on the book. On the book, okay? So where do you find secret societies? You can see it. It's in plain sight most of the time. I guess you have to be in a secret society sometimes to, see the signs or the telltale signs. Because as I give people information or clues, I would like to say, about these secret societies, then they'll start to say, oh, okay, I see what they... Oh, light bulb goes off. You're like, okay, I see. So now I can join with ease and stop being intimidated or living in fear, thinking that it's a bad thing to join a secret society, because it's not. It's not a bad thing to join. You're going to gain more, and there's nothing to lose. you're definitely going to gain more knowledge, friends. You're going to be able to network. You're going to become more computer savvy. You just, it's so much to gain from it. Okay, so much. And so that's pretty much all for this video. I wanted to add a little bit more, but I've already dragged this out too long, and I don't want to make a long videos. I want to make short videos with action packed and information. All right, so be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.